self. And oh, wait, where'd my iced tea go? Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd my iced tea go? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, we're back again. Now I have my iced tea. We're safe. Everything's good. I know it was a moment of panic there when I didn't have my tea. I was like, ah. Welcome, welcome to episode 29 of Stop Shooting all over yourself. Today we're going to be talking about how to run a business when you're sick. And this is actually very, very timely right now because I have been dealing with a lot of my own mental, emotional, and physical issues lately that have resulted in me not being able to be as present in my business as I would have liked. And as a result, I dealt with or am dealing with all of the same things. So I'm trying to fix this a little bit because I feel like it got all messed up. There you go. When you're sick, and by sick, I don't mean you have a cold or do you have like a, you're like, oh, I stubbed my toe or I have a headache or something. I mean, when you have a chronic illness or when you have, a chronic mental illness or something like that, there we go. Okay. When you have a chronic mental illness that interferes with your day-to-day ability to do your job, it can be really, really, emotionally debilitating. I think that one of the things that many people don't realize as business owners, that as a business owner, you're running your business and there's a lot of effort that goes into running your business anyway. But if you are sick, like you have a chronic illness, or a caregiver for someone with a chronic illness, you're neurodivergent, or your child is, where something where you need to take a lot more time and practice a lot more mindfulness in your day-to-day life, it can feel like you have two really significantly competing priorities, right? Where you feel like you have to choose. And for people in my audience, you're likely highly sensitive, you're an empath, or you are very sensitive to other people's feelings. For you, that kind of thing can then compound because you feel like you're not doing a good job at anything. And ultimately, the truth is we don't end up doing a good job at anything because we're constantly feeling like we need to compensate for whatever it is we're feeling we're not doing right. You add the chronic mental illness, the chronic physical illness on top of that. And it starts to get a little bit impossible to actually do your job. Sorry, I am so all over the place today. Actually, I told my husband that I was like, I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know. I feel so, what's what I'm looking for? I feel so, today I have a migraine and I took my Maxalt. And speaking of, that's why this is really funny because I took my Maxalt, and when I took it literally 15 minutes ago. And after I took it, I was like, oh, that was a mistake. Because after 15 minutes, Maxalt starts to make me really shaky. I don't know if you have that experience with Maxalt, but it's not super fun. Let's make sure that, okay, it's not super fun. And so I can feel that shaking happening, and it goes away in 10 minutes. But right now I started to feel it happening, and I'm like, oh God, that's the worst feeling because it's really hard to concentrate. That's the other issue that a lot of us have when we have chronic illness is that, I have a feeling something is wrong. Is something wrong? Is nothing wrong? Let me just make sure that it's playing. Yeah, I feel like something is wrong.